Welcome to Della Fox Checks, and today I'm gonna be heading over to the Lazy Dog restaurant. This is the chain, but unfortunately they don't have too many all over LA, right? So you're gonna have to look up which one is closest to you. And the reason I'm gonna go to Lazy Dog today is because I went to go see Disney on Ice, and it was a great show, you guys. I went to the Toyota Center. I got to see my favorite Disney characters ice skating, and now that the show is done, I'm hungry, right? So I'm gonna go check out the Lazy Dog restaurant because there's one right next door, so I figured why not go to it, right? So this should be a lot of fun. I actually went to a Lazy Dog restaurant a couple years back, but I can't really remember it too much, right? So I'm gonna go back and relive that moment to see how the food was, right? So let's get started. The Instagram page for the restaurant is Lazy Dog Restaurant, and they have over 60,000 followers. And I thought it was interesting that they have pictures of dogs in their Instagram because of course the restaurant is called Lazy Dog Restaurant, right? So it's pretty interesting that they feature people with their pets. So I kind of like that, you know, especially if you're a dog person, you're gonna love this. But taking a look at the pictures of the food, right, which is why we're going. We're not going for the dogs, we're going for the food. Everything looks good. They got some wings, they got desserts. I mean, it looks like they got a little bit of everything, right? So you can't go wrong with what you're gonna pick. I mean, it's a restaurant. Look at this one. It's a restaurant that loves dogs. I mean, you can't go wrong with this place, right? And the location I went to, of course, is in Ontario. This is by the Ontario Mills, I believe it's called, the Ontario Mills Mall. And there was a lot of people here. It was Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and there was a long wait time actually. I waited maybe 40 minutes before I finally got caught up. But I think it was worth it because I think the food was good. And of course, it was packed, you guys. There was a lot of people here. Of course, it's Sunday, it's dinner time, and people want to go out to have a good time, right? To drink a little bit, to eat something. Maybe you don't want to cook at home, so you're like, hey, let's go eat. So, you know, there's a lot of people here. And the restaurant, it's really nice, you guys. The inside is really nice, really elegant. It's decorated. They got a bar, and I mean, it's cool, you know. So they sat us at a high top table, and we're gonna check out the menu. One thing I didn't like, of course, is that there's no pictures for anything. And I really hate when restaurants don't have pictures, but I mean, I guess, right? One thing I did like though, it was the feeling of the menu. I like that when you held it, it felt like a little journal. So I did think that was pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's what they were striking for or that's what they were hoping for, but they have a ton of variety, you guys. I didn't even know what to order, honestly. I was a little lost, but finally I decided to order a sandwich. This one was called the pot roast beef dip, right? And it's basically a slow braised pot roast with mozzarella and caramelized onions, some horseradish, cream sauce, toasted roll, and some au juice on the side, right? So I wanted to try it out. I've always wanted to try out sandwiches when I go somewhere, so I figured this is a great time to try it out, right? I was just lost. There was just so much in the menu that I didn't know what I wanted. I was also looking at the chicken, but I was like, I don't know if that's what I want. So I just went with the pot roast. They also had a bunch of drinks to choose from, and I didn't want to get a soda, you guys. I'm not really a big fan of fountain drinks because the gas just goes away too quick and it just doesn't taste good. So I decided to order one of these lemonades to try it out. I'm actually going to be ordering a couple because they all look really good and they are non-alcoholic, so anybody could try these, right? So the first one I ordered today was a strawberry citrus, and this thing was very good, you guys. It had a little hint of soda, some strawberry. It was nice and cold. It had some lemon. I liked it a lot. And one other thing I liked about these drinks was that even though it was like a lemonade, it did have gas. So it almost tasted like a soda, like a squirt, like a 7-Up. So I thought that was pretty cool. I also tried out the strawberry lemonade, and it was okay. If you're a person that doesn't want a lot of sweets, a lot of sugar, then you're gonna like this lemonade. But if you're like me and you want a lot of sugar in your lemonade, then you're not gonna like this, right? Because this drink was missing some sugar packets, right? So that was the only thing I didn't like about it. And since I did like the strawberry citrus, I decided to order the cucumber thyme lemonade, and this thing was good. And again, I liked it because it had that lemon flavor, and this one actually had a lot of sugar in it, right? So it had that sugar rush that I wanted, and I loved it. And the drinks I got today, they were non-alcoholic, but if you're a person that wants some alcoholic drinks, they do have a bar right here with plenty of choices for you to choose from, right? Today, I just didn't want to drink any alcohol because I'm in Ontario and I have to drive back to LA, and I don't want to risk it, right? But if you're a person that wants to drink, then they do have a bar with a big selection. I got the chicken tortilla soup because it was really cold outside. It was December, it was winter, and it was cold. So I decided to get a little sopita to keep me warm, something to heat me up a little bit. And they give you the tortilla soup right here with a little flatbread on the side, a little tortilla. But look at the soup, you guys. They put so many things inside of here. They put a bunch of tortilla, a bunch of chicken, and I loved it, you guys. This soup was delicious. Because I'm sick, I have to get the chicken noodle soup. to see if it makes me feel better. And the restaurant is called Lazy Dog, and by the bathrooms they had a bunch of pictures of dogs, right? I don't mind them. I mean, I'm a dog person. I have like 5 dogs, so I thought that was pretty cool. Decided to order the steak, and the steak basically came with some mashed potatoes and some vegetables on the side. And I tried the steak and I thought it was very good. I like the way it tasted from the inside, like it was nice and soft and juicy. Look at the steak, you guys. Look at the top part. You can tell that it's not dry, right? I hate dry steak, and this one was not dry, so I did like it. I thought it was pretty good. Giving the steak a chance. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, actually it tastes really good. It's juicy. It's juicy. Here is the pot roast beef dip that I got, and this thing was huge, you guys. It's the sandwich. They give you some dressing on the side, and of course some fries. And I love the sandwich, you guys. It was very good. Take a look at the inside. They put a bunch of meat in there and also a lot of cheese. So that was something that I really enjoyed, because every time I was biting the sandwich, you got to taste the cheese and the meat, and the sauce that they give you was very good. Dip your sandwich in there and it gives it a different flavor. Let's see how my sandwich is. It's really soft, really soft. I like it. So they told me to dip the sandwich in the little juice that they gave me, so we're gonna see how it is. Really good, really good. On Yelp, Lazy Dog Restaurant and Bar has 4 stars with 2,096 reviews. And I agree with the rating that this place has, which is why I'm giving it a 5 out of 5, because I loved everything that I ate today. The steak was good, the sandwich was good, the drinks were good. I really love the drinks, you guys. Honestly, the drinks were different than anything I tasted anywhere else. It was almost like basically lemonade with like some gas from like the soda, and like 7-Up and Squirt mixed together. I know it sounds funky and a little bit weird, but the lemonade was my favorite. I really loved it. And of course, the tortilla chicken soup, you guys, that thing just hit the spot. It was December, it was winter, it was cold, and it was warm, right? The soup was warm and delicious, so I really loved it. Lately, I've been going to restaurants and ordering a lot of soups because they're just so good. I think I just would always look past them, but now I love soups, right? But anyway, this was the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that delicious like button down below. And also, if you want to keep going on some awesome adventures with me, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single week. This was Dela Fox Checks, and I approve of Lazy Dog Restaurant.